what I eat in a day. I learned a lot about myself through filming this video, and it is that I am dead in the mornings. Like, I am so dead. I was editing this video and like I couldn't even watch the beginning when I'm talking because like it is literally so boring and I look so dead. So honestly, I'm cutting that morning piece out and I'm just going to tell you what I talked about because I do not want to put you guys through that torture, and then I will show you the actual film from that day from lunch on. Before I start, I just want to thank you all for being here and thank you for all supporting. If you have not seen my other 2 videos on my fitness journey and my tips for having a healthier diet, you can check them out right here. But with that being said, let's get started. So I started off the morning telling you about the water that I drink. So this is my water bottle. It's about 36 ounces. I try to drink 100 ounces a day, so I try to get about 3 of these in. I try to drink at least half of it before I even eat breakfast. Just really aids in digestion and helps get your day going. I mean, if you think about when you're sleeping, you haven't drank water in like 8 hours, so your body really needs to be replenished with water. Right now it's like 12:30 and I've already drank a full one, and so the goal is definitely 3 a day. If I'm having an amazing day, it'll be 4. Water is truly the key to like detoxing your body. A lot of people think like, oh, I should drink lemon water in the morning or I should do this, and sure, do it. It doesn't hurt you, but the real thing that's detoxifying you is the water, not the lemon in the water. It just makes it taste better. But you know, to each their own, do what you gotta do. So then I talk about my coffee. I start my breakfast off by making my coffee. I kind of make like a latte. It's really like that fluffy coffee trend, and so I take a little bit of instant coffee, mix it with hot water. I don't do the fluffing part. I just literally mix it and then I put it in the fridge while I cook. When I'm done cooking, I take it out of the fridge and then I put almond milk and creamer, which I will show you later. And then you will see I have made eggs, and I made it with turkey sausage and spinach. I chose eggs that morning because I knew that later that day I was going to be eating a protein pasta that I had made the night before, and that was higher in carbs. So instead of choosing the overnight oats, instead of adding some toast or an English muffin, I knew I wanted to have a lower carb breakfast because I was gonna have such a high carb dinner. And with us being shelter in place, I didn't want to overload my body with more carbs than it needs since we're not being as active. That's essentially it. I'm going to take you through the rest of my day and what I eat, and you'll kind of see how it unfolds and why I decide what to eat. So I hope you guys enjoy. Here's my breakfast. All right, gonna do a quick little voiceover to explain to y'all what I did. I put some turkey sausage and cooked it, chopped up some spinach, put it in with the sausage as it was almost done, added 3 eggs that I had whisked, and made some scrambled eggs. Eggs have a good source of protein and fat along with the turkey sausage. It has lower fat, and then the spinach to get them some greens for the day. I want to start my day off right. And the mozzarella is a lower fat cheese. Now I'm going to sit down and enjoy my breakfast. I will also be taking one of these. You guys know I love the Alani Nu digestion pills to aid in digestion. After I finish eating, I'm going to talk to y'all about snacking. Okay, so after I ate my breakfast, I was still hungry and craving something sweet, so I ate these chocolate protein bites from Trader Joe's. They are thebomb.com, and they have some good ingredients, and they are extremely filling, so I knew after I ate them, I would be good to go. Okay, guys, so I have had my breakfast, I did some schoolwork, and now I'm ready to talk to you guys about snacking. So, I love snacks. Everybody loves snacks. When you go to work, you take snacks. When you go on a road trip, you take snacks. When you go to your friend's house, you take snacks. But I try to keep it to a minimum because snacking causes you to store more fat. And there is actual science behind what I'm about to say. Again, I'm not a nutritionist. This is just what I have learned through my own personal research. I have found it very interesting, and so I wanted to share it with you guys. This has to do with insulin. So if you have diabetes or maybe even low blood sugar, you are probably familiar with this, more familiar with it than I am. So I would love if you know about this to like drop any info you know in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this because I feel like this isn't something that many people talk about and probably don't know. So if you know about it or just want to have a conversation with me about it, I would love that. I actually just went and put some lip gloss on because I forgot that I wasn't wearing it and I wanted to put some on. So anyways, let's get down to the science. So basically what happens is every time you eat, just in general, you spike your insulin up. Now, insulin and cortisol are both fat-storing hormones. Cortisol is that hormone that you've heard that when you get really stressed out, your cortisol levels raise, and it's just no bueno. So the same thing with insulin. Every time you eat, your insulin level spikes. And what then happens is the sugar goes into the bloodstream and goes to your cells. Now, those cells only take what they need. Once they're full, they don't take any more. Any leftover sugar in your bloodstream then gets stored as a triglyceride, which then becomes fat. So if you are maybe not very active during the day and you're consistently snacking, that means that you are consistently raising and spiking your insulin, which then means your cells are probably getting overloaded with sugar and they're not gonna take it. So then it gets left in the bloodstream. It starts to be turned into triglycerides and being stored as fat. You eat, your insulin level spikes, sugar secretes into your bloodstream, the cells take what it needs, anything not taken by the cells then becomes fat. So if you are snacking throughout the day or constantly eating, you are keeping your insulin at an elevated level, which means your body is constantly ready to store fat. Now, if you live a pretty active lifestyle, like at your job, you move around a lot, you work out a lot, you're an athlete, then yeah, if you'll eat all day, your cells might need that sugar and they might actually use it all up. But if you have a sedentary day or you don't typically exercise or you are not active enough, your cells might not need all of that extra sugar and that can just keep being stored as fat. So even if you're working out, if you're not active enough, then that your body just might not need any of that extra sugar. So the goal would be to keep your insulin at a lower level, and when you keep it at a lower level, your body actually burns more calories. And snacks can be such sneaky little calories because you feel like you're only eating a little bit, but you eat a little bit here, you eat a little bit there, you eat a little bit. All of a sudden, you've probably eaten 1,000 calories that you haven't realized because it was just like 2 or 3 200-calorie things. And so snacking in that way is sneaky, it's addictive. I think that this is why intermittent fasting is so successful for so many people, is because you can only eat within that certain time frame. The rest of the time you're not eating and you can't eat for 12 or 14 hours. That's 12 or 14 hours that your insulin level is staying low. I believe when you're a diabetic, you do have to eat quite frequently, and that is a completely different situation. The same people that have high or low blood sugar or any sort of medical condition, again, I'm not a nutritionist and everybody is different, but for the average healthy person, that is how your body works. It's just science. Do your research. So as I eat throughout the day, you'll notice for breakfast this morning, I ate and then I wasn't quite full and I really wanted something sweet. So I had those protein bites and that satisfied me. So I do definitely try to eat all at one time. When I have my snacks, honestly, sometimes it's right after my meals because I still want something extra. So evaluate your lifestyle. If you are not seeing the goals you want, maybe you're snacking too much and your body cannot burn the fat because it is constantly storing fat. I hope this was helpful. If you have any more questions or you would like some recommendations on where I found this information, or maybe you have some more information on this, please drop them in the comments below. Again, I love to learn. I'm not a nutritionist, so I am still constantly learning. But with that being said, I will see you guys at lunch. Hey Hey people, what's up? It's been about 4 or 5 hours since I've eaten. I'm starting to get a little hungry, and Ricardo and I are about to go play some basketball. I think it's a good time for me to eat again, and I really have been craving a smoothie. I know in my last video I told you guys to be wary of smoothies, and I still believe this. I haven't had a smoothie in so long, so that has just been one of my cravings. And like I said, if you're craving something and you really want it, go for it. So I am going to make myself a smoothie, and I'm going to show you guys how I make it. All right, party people, ignore my mess. This is real life. Kitchens aren't always perfectly pretty and clean. I start out with some spinach. I'm gonna get a decent handful. I don't want my smoothie to be too huge, so I'm not gonna put a lot, but that's what I start out with, is some spinaca. I'm going to put half a banana. I froze them because I like my smoothies to be thick, like my women. No, but for real. So half a banana. I don't like always the texture that a banana can give a smoothie, and they also have a lot of sugar, so I only put half. Now I'm going to use this berry medley mix: strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries from Trader Joe's Holler. It's the cheapest, I believe. I'm just gonna put, ooh, that was a lot. I don't even want that much because I want to add cherries, so I'm gonna take away some. And I'm just eyeballing it, guys. I'm not gonna lie to y'all and tell you that I measure everything out, because I don't. Just eyeball it. Then I'll put some cherries. Oh my gosh, I've been craving that. Doesn't that sound freaking good? Cherries are really good for you. I think they have a lot of fiber. It's kind of what it's looking right now. I am going to add some flaxseed, probably like a tablespoon. It gives it a little bit of a nutty taste. It will have some good omega-3s, which I told you guys is really important to get in. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of chia seeds for fiber. And again, also really good for omega-3. Now for the protein powder. I've been using this one for like ever. I have an Alani Nu one, the fruity cereal one, but I don't know, I'm not always into it. I used to drink this one religiously, like every day. Honestly, I don't really like the proteiny taste anymore. I am just using this until I finish it because I can't be wasting money. And then when I'm done with this one, I'm going to look into a more plant-based one. This is whey protein. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I do want a plant-based one to maybe go easier on my digestive system. And I want an unflavored one. I don't want the vanilla one. Now I'm going to add some almond milk. I also got my almond milk from Trader Joe's this time. Usually I get the silk, but I didn't want to make more grocery chips than I needed. I'm just going to eyeball it and give it enough liquid to mix. Like I said, I like my smoothies to be thick, so I'm just gonna keep adding the liquid as needed. Yes, this is like, I want mine to be like thick, like a thick shake. Look at that, you guys. A beautiful berry shake. Let's try this out. Oh shoot. This is good. I will say, I wish I had unflavored protein so this could taste more fruity. I think the vanilla makes it kind of more milky and shaky. That could also be the almond milk. Regardless, it's good. Since I'm having this, I am probably not gonna eat any more fruit today. I don't wanna get too much sugar in my day. I've been sitting all day and I am about to go play basketball, but I don't, like I said, I don't wanna overload my body with too much sugar today, especially since we're been staying at home, quarantined. I think it's probably really easy to consume too much sugar. And Ricardo's coming over, so I bet y'all 100% he's gonna want to get boba after we play basketball. Let's see. Okay, Ricardo. Ooh, the sun looks very good. So you don't know this, but today I'm filming all about what I eat in a day. And I made a comment during my last meal that you were coming over and that you were going to want something, so I needed to be careful about what I ate today. What are we getting?
Boba.
Yep, I was right. We're going to get boba now. Gongcha has the best boba tea. Don't at me. Hashtag support local.
That's not local.
Oh,
they're literally all over.
last like 3 hours since the boba. Came home, worked out, and now I'm going to have this protein pasta. I got a red lentil pasta. Still pretty high in carbs, but it has pretty good ingredients, made from red lentils, high in protein. I added spinach and ricotta cheese and chicken and just a little bit of pasta sauce. So it's gonna be really yummy and I'm gonna be super full.
Okay, beautiful people, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. It will really help my channel grow. Please let me know if you have any video requests from me. I do make these videos because I want to help all of you. So if you have any ideas, drop them in the comments below, please. I hope you guys are all staying safe, happy, and healthy at home. Thanks for watching.